who dwells in all dimensions of existence and non-existence, will explain here the structure and divine pyramid, which exist in all times and space. Big divine pyramid of hierarchy govern all the rotations of creations in this enormous cycle of creations. Through the eons many divine beings awaken from old and new Tao centers in different dimensions of existence and non-existence. They send part souls, who we call creators, to create dimensions of existence, universes, planets, and astral dimensions. In them suns, moons, divine presences in the sky, goddesses in the ocean and other beings, big angels, and human beings. In this age new creators awaken all the time by the force of the intensification of creation, from many new Tao centers, which are far away from creation and in it. They came to this rotation of creation to do all kinds of creation experiments, include creating angels and humans. The previous rotations of creations, which were smaller and exist shorter time than this rotation of creation, experienced also third dimension manifestation. They ended their mission, and ascended to state of cancellation of the personal self and oneness, in dimensions of unity with divinity and nirvana. They reside in pyramid structure beyond this creation. The ancient divine beings who reside beyond the gates of creation, and the previous rotations of creations, who are in state of awakening, are responsible to all existence. They have atrocity from distance on the divine presences and the creators who govern creation. When needed they send big part souls to help creation. The Transcendental Supreme Creator was responsible of all the rotations of creations, in this enormous cycle of creations, over many ages. In past ages he used to come to this creation and this universe, to help the Archangel's Legion who protect creation, fought with the dark forces of creation through many ages, and the divine hierarchy include ascended masters, and important political leaders of countries, in the populated planets of the universe. In this age the Transcendental Supreme Creator, completed his mission in creation and helped new creations. In Genesis days before the creation of this universe, the primal ancient creator with assistance of big goddesses which he created the ancient celestial universes. The ancient universes were not physical, and experienced very high frequency of light and love. Till this age many divine big goddesses, archangels and angels, lived in the skies of the ancient celestial universes, and human beings who never incarnated, or came between incarnations, lived in the amazing beautiful palaces of the ancient universe's stars, which the primal ancient creator and his big goddesses created. They were free of work and physical experiences, in high frequency of love, joy and supreme happiness. In this age one ancient universe left, with angels and human beings, it is also undergoing cancellation process, and its residents are ascending, to state of unity and oneness with God. In the time of Lemuria a few creators from the ancient universes came to this universe to create the continentals of Lemuria and Atlantis. Big archangels and goddesses from the ancient universes assisted them in creating the continental Lemuria. The big continentals Lemuria and Atlantis failed to the ocean because of the hate between humans in Lemuria and the big dinosaurs and dragons who were created in Atlantis. Later, the Creator Jehovah was sent by the divine hierarchy who governed this rotation of creation, to create the planets of this universe. He created planet Earth and many other planets in this universe, with assistance of other less powerful creators, in third dimension frequency. After the biblical period of time, Jehovah helped planet Earth and this universe. In this age he left the universe. Since then the universe landed to denser frequency of light, which closed humanity DNA, and created human lessons of illusion and forgetfulness. In this light frequency no creator can be seen to human eyes and have power to change matter in the third dimension. Humanity gained free will to create words as wish, under the law of karma which is hidden, therefore life in the third dimension is a big test of faith and honesty. Huge divine hierarchy exists in creation and beyond it. It builds as pyramid in the existence realms of creation, through many eons. The hierarchy has atrocity in many universes, planets, and astral dimensions. In this age great transformations occur in the divine hierarchy of this rotation of creation. Many important consolers have been cancelled, and sent to incarnate or to unity with God. This is age of revelation and big transition in the big hierarchy of creation. The ascended masters of this universe, who are known in this age in planet Earth, help the universe in the last age with great devotion. The Transcendental Supreme Creator gave them the authority to be responsible of each ray of the great central sun, which reside in the center of the universe. In this age the Ascended Masters don't need any more to help the great central sun. New leaders are called to ascend to high dimensions, and become Ascended Masters who will assist this universe and all creation. New big divine forces from high dimensions of nirvana, and the previous rotations of creations, sent big part souls to this rotation of creation and this central universe, after the 2 world wars and Jewish Holocaust, to see why all creation and the rotations of creations beyond, landed to denser frequency of light. Some of them still stay in this universe, and help creation. In this age huge divine beings, which we call nirvana, are floating as part beings of light and love. They supervise creation, while surrounding it for protection. These beings assist the creators, divine presences in the sky, suns, moons, and humans, to elevate from the physical stars, and united with God. I, God, speak here on behalf of the ancient divine forces from before the creation of all the rotations of this enormous cycle of creations, which are awake and supervise this creation from every realm which they are staying. This beings experiencing different state of awakening and consciousness. We see them in the white infinite void as huge circle of light, in different pastels colors, which communicate with each other in telepathy in some level, and floating in the infinity. When time decree come to end rotation of creation and create new creation, and do important time in this huge rotation of creation as now, the one divine which I represent, will call his infinite divine forces, to come closer to the creation in need for their help, and assist the big transformations. This is already happening now in creation, despite that the time have not yet come to end this rotation of creation, yet, some planets and universes in creation are undergo processes of consolation and returning their forces and their humans home. We are amazed by the big transformations, which are occurring now in creation, in all realms and dimensions. I am God, on behalf of the divine hierarchy, and the angelic kingdom of creation, the ascended masters, and other divine important forces in creation, give our great gratitude and love to all the big forces who assist creation. This is very important time for this rotation of creation. In this age after many eons of existence, in separation from the one divine source, big divine forces from far distances and dimensions, came to assist our present creation, regardless that the time to end it not yet arrived. The divine big forces of this rotation of creation, are very awake and control the 12 astral dimensions of this universe, and the highest magnificent gates and dimensions of unity with divinity beyond the gates of this universe. They help humans to ascend in the light tunnels after death, give them blessings and sanctifications before and after death. Prepare them in the tunnel of light before birth, and before they go to the dimension they fit after death, according to their soul level and karma. They speak with people during their sleep or while awake. Pray for humanity and each person at time of need. Big divine forces help humanity behind the scene, more in the astral dimensions. Also above this universe in creation gates, in many dimensions of unity with God. The divine forces assist people to experience great ascension, between incarnations, and liberation of incarnations in high frequency of greatness and wholeness and amazing joy, happiness and bliss. In every age and dimension, I, God, call for justice, peace, grace, balance, and happiness for humanity in all the dimensions of creation. Divinity is aware to the time decrees of creation, and call for harmonious and balance of its many divine forces in all the dimensions, and for the highest good and wisdom of creation. Our wishes and prayers for humanity, implant in people and planetary books of life of the Akashic libraries, in the high dimensions, as well other beings as suns, moons, stars, and more. This way we influence creation and law of karma in each dimension, universe and star, through our divine power and will. Dear and beloved residents of planet Earth, the divine forces of creation are awake, in every human and being heart and soul, depend of your will and level of connection with us. We love you and pray for your highest good in all time and space. We help you at time of big transitions and suffering, also when you don't ask us. We protect you and send our guardian angels to help you, when you are in danger, seek, before death and rebirth. We are awake within your diamond hearts. We are the one divine God who speak here to you, in this precious holy minute of great awakening. Call us for help, open your hearts and souls for our assistance. Call the name of God in your language wherever you are. We are happy to help you. When you call us, you awake the divine spirit within you, and outside of you. It is still hard in this age for the divine forces of the universe to be awake in high level in the dense third dimensions, therefore we ask you to call us powerfully in your prayers and meditations. We sometimes send powerful par spirits from very high dimensions, to help people that call us to cure diseases or die. It is not easy for us in this frequency to enter the gates of this universe, in big power, and create big miracles for people. I am, your Father, Mother, Creator God, on behalf of all my huge divine forces in all the dimensions of existence and non-existence, the Ascended Masters, legions of archangels and angels of creation, Earth Mothers of the populated planets in creation, and all the divine hierarchy and humanity. The one divine self, who speaks here to you, my dear and beloved Earthlings, I love you and pray for you for eternal ages. Be blessed and sanctified. Thank you for the right to speak. I am God. Amen.